Lisa, stressed and tired, returns to her kitchen, overwhelmed by bills and responsibilities. In the White House, an energy crisis is brewing, prompting Frank Underwood and Raymond Tusk to discuss strategies for dealing with China and other global players. Later, Raymond Tusk observes nature in the woods before speaking with Frank on the phone about politics, their conversation hinting at a power struggle. Back in Washington, Frank and Raymond discuss Lucas Goodwin as a potential threat and decide to cut him off. Afterwards, a man, Tusk, picks Lisa up, informing her that she cannot interact with people. Meanwhile, Lucas Goodwin, imprisoned, attempts to publish an article that he believes will expose the truth, but faces increasing pressure and even violence to stop him. President Underwood and Remy Danton strategize how to combat Raymond Tusk's manipulation of the energy market, deciding to add an anti-monopoly provision to the energy bill despite its unpopularity. Remy meets with Jackie Sharp to discuss the energy project, gauging her willingness to introduce an amendment and inquiring if Tusk is open to negotiating with her. Remy then enlists Lisa Korsky to meet with him, hinting at a strategy to undermine Tusk, while President Underwood prepares to confront the brewing storm and handle potential fallout from the expose. Claire Underwood asks Christine to mentor Tricia, a new member of staff, revealing a layer of political maneuvering within the White House. Doug Stamper informs President Underwood about the situation with Goodwin and an impending article by Tom Hammerschmidt, prompting concerns about Lisa Korsky's involvement and the need to control the narrative. Frank pressures a journalist to slant a story to either help or hurt Goodwin, demonstrating his willingness to manipulate the media. Afterwards, he tasks a staffer with managing the situation with Tusk, indicating a power play is underway. Claire offers encouragement to a staffer, Christine, while simultaneously FBI agents arrive at Lisa Korsky's home to question her about Goodwin. The agents interrogate Lisa, pressing her about her connection to Goodwin and Hieronymus, and referencing incriminating photos, but she refuses to cooperate without a lawyer. Frank intervenes in the interrogation, but later confronts Tusk about the orchestrated energy crisis and accuses him of sabotaging his agenda. Tusk denies any personal animosity and defends his actions as protecting the energy market. Claire greets Tusk after the confrontation, and they exchange pleasantries about her recent activism. Frank then attends a baseball game, throws out the first pitch, and a blackout plunges the stadium into darkness. Amidst the chaos of the blackout, staff scramble to manage the crisis, while Frank confers with his advisors. Lucas, in prison, attempts to contact Lisa by phone. Finally, Frank meets with Tusk again in a less formal setting. Raymond Tusk and Frank Underwood meet at a diner, where they argue about the energy bill and the subsidy amendment, with Underwood accusing Tusk of breaking their agreement. Tusk claims he upheld his end of the deal, even leveraging Remy Danton and standing up to the president. But Underwood declares the partnership no longer benefits him, as their visions are not aligned. Tusk warns Underwood he is making a mistake, but Underwood demands he sign on to the subsidy agreement, reminding Tusk of his own power while brandishing a signed baseball and leaving him to consider his options. Later, Lisa Korsky returns to her apartment and is startled to find Tusk waiting. He informs her that Lucas Goodwin has been taken away after agreeing to a deal. Lisa questions Tusk's presence, suspecting he desires her, which he does not deny. As she unpacks groceries, she references a Bible story she learned in church that day,